Hello and welcome back to another episode of the series. I've had many attempts at starting that, and I think the series is a good enough name as any. I tried calling it the Island of Pine, then I went into some tangent explaining why it's the Island of Pine, and it's kind of obvious there's a lot of trees, and I mucked up many other times. So, why I'm here, why I'm doing this. Matt is on a course. He's being productive during the summer holidays. That's just wrong in my opinion. But I've got to make do, and I've got to make enough videos to cover the time when I cannot make some, which is in the next couple of weeks, but the videos should still be coming out daily. Anyway, today, because Matt's not here, I'm not going to do anything hugely exciting, unfortunately. The extent is probably mining. I'm going to be doing a ton of that, making a lot of Tinker's Construct tools, maybe doing some upgrading of them, maybe making a Tinker's Construct forge and stuff, and see where that leads. We'll be doing some more deforestation, getting rid of more of these trees, opening it up a bit, lighting up the areas. And Matt made a good suggestion of making a decent farm. And I mean, I know we've got the Twilight Forest for meat. I think I've got a ton in the chest somewhere. I mean, I've only just logged on, so I have no idea. Just checking for any creepers. But yeah, I think there should be stuff already in here. Why does that have coal on it? I put Optifine on because I needed it to make a Minecraft intro, and because I needed it to be smooth when I did the cinematic shot. I don't know if you will have seen it on this episode or not. It's whether or not I can actually get around to doing it. Pardon me. That's also why you can now see clouds on the skyline, because that's what Optifine does. It allows for custom-made skylines, which is pretty neat. However, I think that Optifine, I'll keep saying Optifine because I don't know what else to call it, clashes with some mods graphically. So stuff like Tinker's Construct, which is this stuff, and when I get the furnace, it might just look a bit weird with the tanks. So by that point, I'll probably just get rid of it. I mean, look, you can see, I don't know if you just saw that. They're slightly glitching out, which is a little bit annoying to say the least. But at the moment, what's on my mind is where all the food has gone. I had a ton of meat somewhere. Oh, there's a chest up here. Cooked pork chop, great. Venison steak, sure I had more than that. But maybe I didn't. Oh well. Pork chop and steak is for me. Matt will have to make do when he comes on later, if he comes on later. And I'll get rid of these Aurora blocks that I got from my last trip to the Twilight. So, I think I'm going to start the deforestation now. Start off nice and easy. Get my axe out. And yeah, I'm just going to try and make this area look a bit better. Also, turns out, go away, the mobs can change colour when you've got Optifine on. Which is, it's also pretty good. Like, zombies have a few different variations, like their heads off or something like that. Or, I think it's different, slightly different sort of texture that they've got. Same with the squids. A couple of different colours going on there. Almost looks like a pig. Well, it's pink as a pig, nothing else. Oh look. I haven't used Optifine in such a long time, I've no idea why it's doing these. But looks kind of cool. If you like random, I assume they're trying to be footprints? No, it can't be footprints because they're square. Maybe they're just pretending to be shells or something. They'd be alright, so long as they only happen with world gen and not just placing them down, because otherwise that would just get annoying if you're trying to make something look good. So let's get rid of these floating trees and rubbish around here to begin with. I could start getting animals like the chickens, the cows and the pigs, get them into a pen, start breeding them, make sure we've got some for the future, because I can see us sort of killing them all and forgetting that we needed them later on. So that's probably something I'll be planning on doing. Might have to build a stables, a small one, anyway. Because Matt will whinge at me no matter what I do. He'll whinge that whatever I create sucks. And that's just Matt. So, what else is there to do today? So, we've got mining, deforestation. We're doing deforestation now. And the farm. Yeah, obviously I just mentioned that. Maybe sort out the chests a bit more. I don't know. I'm trying not to do anything too productive while Matt's not here. I mean productive in the sense of exploring or starting a new mod that could be quite cool, like Formcraft, because I haven't touched Formcraft in such a long time, so I've no idea sort of the new stuff and how to use it, so it's probably best if I wait until he's on to do stuff like that. Running out of things already. I used to be good at this. I used to be able to talk to myself for ages. But it seems I've lost that since I did that huge amount of recording with Matt. The audio should be a lot better now as well because, well, it's just me to begin with, but when he gets back, we're going to see if we can record his audio at the same time as we're Skyping, and then he'll send me his version of the audio, and then I'll just sync it all up, and so we won't have any echo like we did last time because we were in the same room. So that should be better. Maybe I should improve this. Improve meaning get rid of it. Oh, or do I want to set a trap? That could be good. I'll have to think about that. Trap thinking. I don't know if the FPS is a little worse because I've got Optifine on. I'm making it load a lot more chunks than it normally would at the same time. So whenever I move somewhere, like if I go into the next chunk, it loads the next boundary, but it does it quite quick. So that's possibly why my FPS is a little lower. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I mean, Optifine's good, but it does have some flaws. And the axe is broken. Right, that's enough deforestation. I'm bored. I'm bored. There's nothing to do out here in terms of deforestation. Right, what have I got in my inventory? Got those, okay. Twilight Voice here. Oh, I know. I'll say it on camera, sorry. Not camera, you know, recording. So I don't forget. I want to build a graveyard to count how many deaths we have with details of what killed us. Because I realised that Max died a number of times, so we can already have quite a large graveyard. Whereas I've died none. And I'd like to keep it that way. But what sort of things can we do for graves? Ooh. There's no recipe for that. Gravestone. That's me tapping R, trying to get a recipe. I can't do gravestones, I can't make them, which is a bit sad. I might have to use just signs. Are there any nice ones? I mean, I could use a stone battle. Can I put a stone battle sign in the ground? That'd be quite cool. Not sure if it's possible though. Never done it before. Tell you what, I'll do it now. Here's me saying never done it before, I might as well just do it. So, to make a battle sign, I supposedly need what? Oh, I see. Sphax is just oh, sorry about the coughs. Sphax is just awful with doing small textures. Might have to increase the size so I can actually see what it is. But I assume that's a tool rod and a sign plate. So we've got a tough tool rod. It might be that one. Let's have a look at it again. Looks very similar, so we'll take that out and make that part. And then we need the battle sign. So we just go along until we see a big rectangle. There we are. Wide board pattern. Okay. Oh, that looks very similar. And we'll shove it in the table, see what comes out. Apparently, not very much. It's got to be a normal tool rod then, hasn't it? Tough rod. Okay, I need to get a normal one. Saw blade. Rubbish. Tough rod. Got it. Yeah, tool rod. There we go. Tool rod in there. Just leave a shard in there of stone. Doesn't really bother me. Don't need it. There we are. Battle sign. I could have called it. Oh, it's too late. Oh no. No, I can change it in here. Grave? Question mark? Oh, that went well, didn't it? As in, it didn't do anything. Grave. Enter. Or maybe I need to add something to it to rename it. Who cares? Who cares? It's night time. I need to get into bed before I start doing stuff with this. Right. Let's check it out. Oh, that was a waste of time. It looks like a sign. It's more like a battle sign. Test it out on this zombie though. Lots of Endermen around for some reason. Oh! He died pretty quick. Oh, this guy isn't. Oh no. Yeah, okay, the battle sign just sucks. I don't even know what the point in it is. Maybe it's Shift. Alt. Alt probably does nothing. I'm always wary of Enderman. Got Ender plant seeds though, that's pretty awesome. I need end stone to be able to do anything with it. Kinda sucks. What? Oh, fuck. Laughing at Matt do it and I'll do the same thing. And I was even looking in that direction. Okay, let's get rid of a battle sign. So much for trying to clean up chests, eh? And farm the wheat. Replant the wheat. And think about actually doing something useful. I can get rid of this wood up here. Awesome. Even better. Right. Tell you what, let's make a farm. That's interesting enough. And I'm going to do it in this area here. Going to outline it with the wood that I've just put away. Outline it with this and this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to suggest 4 5x5 areas of plants to begin with, so it's easily expandable in the future. So if we dig this up, be able to use the dirt later to fill it in, because I realise we have absolutely none, or 3. That's a hoe, not a shovel. I'm stupid. Right. Yeah, 4 5x5s. Let's do it. So that would mean if we want to start just outside here, or do we want to start at the front? Yeah, let's go on the side. If we start here and then go 1 2 3 4 5, pathway 1 2 3 4 5, pathway, and then pathway for the front because I forgot. Wow, that's perfect. I couldn't do that again if I tried. 1 2 3 4 5, pathway 1 2 3 4 5, pathway for one at the front. Build it up from here, make it look stable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pathway 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pathway. Here we go. Nice big square. Now, the pathway, I think I'm just going to make it pine. It's going to be around the edge, because we're going to have a lot of fence to cover this area. Just make sure that no zombies or creepers in particular, make sure they can't get in. Those repulsion plants are so annoying. You break it once and it just bounces off into the distance. Well, the distance being a couple of blocks away, but you know what I mean. You can't control where they land. I'll have to try and use drones this time around. From pneumatic craft, that could be quite good. Because I know they can do planting of stuff like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of wood. Not quite. Look at that. That's taking shape. Where shall I get the dirt from? I reckon if I just mine out sort of this area around here. So that doesn't make much of a difference. We're probably going to be terraforming a huge amount of this island anyway. I really want to build like a villa on the side of a hill, but we don't have much of a hill. We have a hole of a cliff. A hole of a cliff? A cliff with a hole in that direction. So I might be able to put it on top of there, but not quite sure. Yeah. This episode is going to be about farming rather than watching Matt blow up, which in my eyes is an awful episode. I'm sorry, but it's got to be done. It's got to be done, because if we have no food, we'll keep on dying. If we keep on dying, can't get anything done. So look, it's for your and my own good. And I think, I mean, I said it to Matt in one of the previous episodes, but I think we're meant to have an area like beneath it as well, made of dirt, because otherwise plants just don't grow or something like that. Or at least it used to be the case in a version of Minecraft. I think I'm not going to have enough. 25 for each square means 100 overall, and I only had something like 70. So just going to have to grab a bit more. Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm having to fill stuff in. Yeah, and this one's going to need, what, 25, 50, that's another 75, plus the one over there. Yeah, going to need at least 80. So I dig this out. I do like sfags. It makes everywhere look nice and smooth. But when I get the machines going, it's just going to kill the FPS, I reckon. It'll definitely kill the FPS for Matt. I'll have to get him to download Optifine. And I lost my pick again. I've only got 45. Right, go back, get some more. Might make an excavator. Let's make an excavator. So what an excavator does is it basically mines or is able to shovel up a 3x3 area, and I hate saying three, that's even worse. Oh god, 3 THs are not my forte. I've tried learning and it just hasn't worked. So it's just going to make it a lot easier to mine everything if I make an excavator. So I'm going to do that. Large plate, I guess. Tough tool rod, I think. excavator, I clearly thought ahead at some point. And maybe a tough binding. It's probably the case. It looks like I was bang on. Awesome. What do I call the axe? Wibble's axe. Wibble's excavator. Excavator. Sweet. Now, this is going to be easy. Look at that. That's why I spent all that iron on the tool station to begin with. Just so I can do this. Well, and chop down the trees with a lumber axe. So let's just get all this up. I've got more than enough now, but I might as well use it while I'm here. Just make it low enough so that people can jump up. People being me and Matt. And just head back, put these down, and then we'll call it a day. Here we are. Da, da, da. Maybe I'll put some fence posts down and call it a day. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm not doing it in a later episode. Bloody hell. A lot more dirt than I thought it was going to take. How did that get grass? I'm not sure. I don't think there's something already at that height. It'd be cool if they could jump across stuff, but I don't think that's the case. So, need some fence posts. $10, $20, $30. It's not going to be enough, I guarantee it. Oh look, broken ladder. That's kind of cool. There'll be a lot of those on the way down to the mine. Be a pain if you literally had to fix them though. Every time it if you used it too much, like a rung would break from the ladder and you'd have to go back up and right click it with a stick to fix it or something stupid. I could imagine that happening. That would be a pain. Oh look, I've got enough. Woo! I'll just leave this gap to get in for the moment. Some torches, F7. Make sure I know what can be lit up. Just going to go all the way around. And I think we'll call it a day. About... No, I was just going to put one in the middle and finish it off. But yeah, it's going to be an episode. It's probably going to be 2 more of me doing crap boring stuff, and I apologise about that. And then there might be a few more with Matt afterwards. So there'll be this, an episode probably me filling this up, maybe finding more seeds around the island. There'll be an episode of mining, which will be boring as hell. I don't know what I'm going to talk about in there. I might have to do some editing rubbish with that. And then hopefully Matt will be able to do some recording tonight with me from where Heather is situated in the north. Because he's still got Wi-Fi out there on his course, but yeah, he's finding it a bit difficult to find the time to do anything, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, it's the end of this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.